It's lights out, and it's away we go then for the Russian Grand Prix. And Fanjo, who's third in the championship, has not gone at all. And there's a Alfa Romeo who is almost spinning there, and I think he might have gone around there. No, he's still going. Good stuff indeed then as we go down into turn one there. And look at this, almost a carbon copy of last night then. And young Tommy takes the lead, and on the outside there, and Fanjo is out of the race then already. And Maldonado, who had a pretty disappointing start, is back up in the second position then. Immortal down the third then, and Immortal, but look at this, Immortal's coming back at them. Oh my goodness me, Immortal. Oh God, it's great to be done. Maldonado's back on the outside and she takes her second position there. Tommy's at the fast lap race. It's almost 5 seconds the gap is now, isn't it? Goodness me. And I think Senna. Oh, Senna's around though. Senna's around. I thought he was very close to the back of I think it was TK or Dylan. And Clark is left for session again, unfortunately. But Senna is very close to the back. I think it was TK. He's dropped all the way down to the back of the field there. So no slick tires just yet then. So they're all staying on them now. I think they're all waiting. Oh, it's Immortal. It's wrong foot himself. TK has taken third position. Immortal then having just a bit disappointed with himself there, wasn't it? As I think he corrected the car into turn number 18 there, and that is the worst corner to make a mistake there. Senna has heard our chatter perhaps, and so is Baguette as well. It is now ready because look, Paige is now really found her tires now, and look at this, and she is flying out there. Paige, an absolutely brilliant call there from Paige there. Really, that is very impressive indeed there. Fantastic stuff. She's going to gain a lot of time on the pitters there. That is really good stuff indeed there for Paige. Auto dropping down the order at this stage of proceedings. That's an Alpine around then. That's TK who's gone around then. And oh, Farfar to take a base of action there. And Immortal is back through then, and that's very unlucky for Farfar. Dylan has got past Gordo, but Gordo is having none of it. And Dylan's going to have a look up the inside there. Where is Gordo? That's the wrong car. There's Gordo. And Gordo has still got 6th position there at the moment. And so goodness me then. As I said then, this has been a very cagey affair to open the start of the race then. On very good stuff indeed then. Current points, Alibi is saying, is 108. Good stuff indeed there. I'm glad that someone is helping me with the maths tonight, isn't it? 108 points then after 13 rounds. Pretty impressive stuff indeed there. So Immortal, I thought he was going into the back of Farfar. It absolutely amazes me, these drivers do. They just keep picking their braking points, don't they? Time after time after time. It's magnificent stuff indeed there. Inch after inch after inch. They know exactly where to brake, and they just do it millimeters apart. Oh my goodness me, Farfar's in the wall, and I think the TK is, oh my goodness me, TK, I think on the accelerator there, and he spun it, and Farfar's in the wall. He is out of the race there, and that mistake there for TK has cost Farf dearly, and he is going to be not a happy chappy there, is he? Immortal is now alongside Maldonado. He passes Welsh Maldonado and moves up into second position, or does he? Because Maldonado's gone for the old switcheroo here. Of course, this was the scene where she overtook Ayrton in fine style in season 2 of Bronze. Of course, the overtake of the season was there, which was absolutely cracking something there. Oh, it's Slayer who's got the wing damage then. So yes, we got a virtual safety car, and Slayer unfortunately on a bit of a nightmare race. He had to pit early on in this race, didn't he? He has lost the wing now, and so he's now going. He's not coming in the pits. Oh, he is coming in the pits. Young Tommy though, this is the man who's just controlled the race from start to finish, and here he is, young Tommy, going for his 3rd Grand Prix win of the season as well, and he extends his lead in the World Championship. Young Tommy wins the Russian Grand Prix, and that is, oh gosh, and that is one of the most. Oh, Wilson's off the circuit there, and as Cirrus Mushroom now, I think that Cirrus Mushroom and Wilson may have come to blows there on the final lap there, maybe, or maybe I'm just telling Porky said, but. And there is young Tommy, that he just controlled that race, didn't he? Wet or dry, this race started off wet, went dry, and goodness gracious me, that is absolutely amazing performance indeed. Immortal in second today. Young Tommy though, really wet or dry, he just took the lead, he stayed there, and he just absolutely flew off into the distance. One of the most dominating performances you'll ever see in an ALR Grand Prix race, and that was a clinic. And of course, if any of the young drivers then who are watching that race tonight, then that is definitely how you control the race. Good stuff indeed there for young Tommy. Immortal second today, and of course he had a great battle between Welsh Maldonado, Gordo, TK and Farfar. So it was a great battle indeed there, wasn't it? Gordo getting on the podium for the first time this season. Well done indeed there to Gordo. Maldonado Honda returns to form now with 4th position today, and of course that's the first time she's driven an F1 car in almost a month. Dylan in 5th position, so Dylan now, who's had a bit of an up and down at last couple of races or so, he may be satisfied with 5th position there, but he's still third in the championship. V Todd in 6th position, Florin in 7th position, Bradfield driving today from 20th to 8th, and Sirius Musher enjoyed that race. It's good to hear in 9th position. Wilson sounding a bit bored in the car then, but it was a very clean race there. 10th position then, Marsky in 11th, and he was looking so strong in the early stage there, but he dropped out into 11th in the end. And Paige, my star today, fantastic stuff indeed there. How she really called that strategy down to perfection there, didn't she? In 12th position, the first rider to go onto the dry tires. Brilliant stuff indeed there. 13th position now was Senna. Reflections in 14th. Markey was not classified. Slayer in at 15th position there. Clarkey not classified. Retirements was TK, Far from Fanjo, didn't get off the grid there.